Hello, everyone. Welcome to another special edition of the Nabila Show, a show that is dedicated to going behind the scenes and sharing with you the information you hitherto did not know anything about before it got to the public domain. I am Nabila. Today, I am going to center on the decision of the Ghana Football Association to demote Inter Allies and Ashanti Gold to Division 2 for their alleged involvement in match fixing. One thing we are very good at is gathering the required information, and we have been able to assemble a few, and we are here to share them with you on the Nabila Show. So you can reach out to someone close to you, far away from you, share this link wherever the person may be, to also follow and get himself or herself educated on the matter. Two things I'd like to mention that one, the clubs, that is Inter Allies and Ashanti Gold, they will file an appeal at the Ghana Football Association Appeals Committee, latest by 9 o'clock GMT. And the second one I would like to mention is that the decision of the Ghana Football Association Disciplinary Committee was predetermined, preconceived, and premeditated. I say this because as far as back 7-8 months ago, I got the intel of how they were going to use the two clubs as scapegoats. And I will justify why, despite the so-called evidence put together by the Ghana Football Association. I think that they arrived at the conclusion because they want to use the two clubs as scapegoats for the match fixing issue that has engulfed Ghana football for so many years. I remember in 1998, SWAC President Kobana Yeboah described it as an entity that is of filth and worms, because he said match fixing in the English Premier League is as rare as unlying politicians in Ghana. Because even those days, as far as about 23, 24 years ago, the Ghana Premier League was engulfed in match fixing. But there have never been so concrete evidence. The last one that was witnessed was in 2006, 2007, when two teams, Mighty Jazz, Nanya, and two other clubs were demoted into the lower tier of Ghana football. So yes, I say so because the evidence assembled by the Ghana Football Association, and I wish I could share with you the documents of the FA's own investigation, their own investigation, and compare it to the release they made. In fact, the decision of the Disciplinary Committee was written as far as back as October, November last year. They wrote it as far back as October, November. But they were just dilly-dallying just to release it, as we witnessed on Tuesday. So why am I saying that the FA decision was preconceived, premeditated, and predetermined? This is it. The match was played on July 17, 2021. It was the last day of the Ghana Premier League campaign. It ended 7-0 against Inter Allies. But the investigation of the Ghana Football Association, they found out so many things. When the clubs were charged, they were asked to file their statements. 2, the FA had initially invited players without legal representations. So it was later that legal representations followed the players. So this is it. The Ghana Football Association, in their decision, said that they used the FIFA, the Swiss match manipulation system, which is called Sports Radar, something I've spoken about so many times. And it said that the match, their findings showed that the match was fraud, it was fixed to achieve a certain outcome. But this is what FIFA sent to the Ghana Football Association. And they sent it on August 8, 2021. Just less than a month after the incident happened. The FA said it was meant to achieve a result of 5-1 in favor of Ashanti Gold. But a FIFA report, which I'm going to read verbatim, I wish I could share with you, sent to the Integrity Office of the Ghana Football Association on August 8, 2021, said this. The FDS service system, which monitors betting-related match manipulation in football and other sporting disciplines, said that there was a strong pre-match betting in the hour prior to kickoff of the match. And they said of at least 3 goals to be scored. 3. 3 goals to be scored. This is contrary to the general belief that 5-1 was the result they were seeking to achieve. The report further went on to say that in the last 6 home matches of Ashanti Gold and the last 5 away matches of Inter Allies, there was no way that they did not witness more than 2 goals. They did not witness more than 2 goals. So where from the 5-1 result that was thrown into the eyes of everyone? And just if, Sports Radar said that there were going to be at least 3 goals, how did the GFA conclude that 5-1 was the scoreline they were seeking to achieve? That's a question. Though Sports Radar said there was a picked up of betting in their system and all that in relation to this, and they even said they claim they even said that per Sports Radar, there's always an indication of suspicion of live betting involving matches played by Ashanti Gold. That is it. That's one area, which I think the FA have not been fair to the clubs. Second, the gentleman who provided evidence to the Ghana Football Association has 3 separate names. 3. 1, he's Ni Gogo. 2, he is Ni Amwa. And 3, Emmanuel Ni Amwa. I don't know, but it's quite funny. Because in this investigative report that I am currently looking at here, it's quite interesting that one man would have 3 names. So his personality alone, I'm not a lawyer, I won't pretend to be a lawyer, but his personality alone is questionable to me. This was what he said. He met the committee 3 times. 3. The last time he made an appearance before the committee was on, was it 26th August or 25th? Just a moment, I will get it here. Um, yeah. Okay. Yes, 26th August. He was invited to answer questions in relation to call records he submitted. So those who said the GFA got the call records from the telecom companies, the mobile money sending from the telecom companies, is completely false. It is this man with 3 separate names who offered those details to the Ghana Football Association. 1, he gave them the call records and he printed them. He actually printed them and WhatsApp exchanges that he allegedly had with the CEO of Ashanti Gold. And this was what he said. He said that the Chief Executive Officer of Ashanti Gold, Emmanuel Frimpong, on August 25, 2021, sent him messages wanting to find out how the investigation is going. 25th August was more than a month after the game had played. What I have picked up is that when the teams were invited to appear before the investigative team, one of the things that happened was that the name Isaac Quist came up. So they got confused and they wanted to find out who is Isaac Quist. So this was the genesis of the conversation between the said Emmanuel Frimpong and the said Emmanuel Ni Amwa, or is it Ni Agogo or Ni Amwa, whichever name you prefer to call him. He claimed that Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong wanted, who is the president of Ashanti Gold, wanted a 5-1 scoreline in favor of Ashanti Gold. But when the committee asked him to show them the phone of the WhatsApp messages and the text messages, those messages miraculously disappeared from his phone. They disappeared. This is here. Let me just read it. He made some statements that Emmanuel Frimpong had sent him a WhatsApp message, a betting slip that indicated Emmanuel Frimpong taking a bet on the said match. The investigation team requested that we inspect his phone to assist the investigation. He stated that all the text messages and WhatsApp messages surprisingly disappeared from his phone. This was a gentleman who claimed the messages were sent to him on 25th of August. And the following day, all the messages disappeared. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just reading questions. The following day, 26th, all the messages disappeared. So where did he print the text messages and the WhatsApp messages that he had with Ashanti Gold from? These are just questions I'm asking. Well, my checks at the investigative team showed that Ash Gold asked to cross-examine this Emmanuel Frimpong guy, but the committee felt it was not necessary, so they didn't give them the opportunity to cross-examine him. There's another area of interest to me. This Emmanuel Ni Amwa guy told the investigative team that when he received the money, he never spoke to anyone within Inter Allies. And again said he never spoke to the players. I find it very interesting. And this is in point 14 or so of the investigative report. Is it point 14 or 16? Okay. It's just a moment. I'll find a point. I wish I could share with you once again, but unfortunately, I cannot share it with you. Okay. It is rather okay. So I found it. He says that when he received the money paid to him, this was how it was paid. The first payment from one Isaac Quest, 5,000 Ghana cedis at 9:59 a.m. Another 5,000 Ghana cedis came at 10 a.m. The mobile money vendor sent 2,000 Ghana cedis that evening around 7:52 p.m. and sent another 5,000 Ghana cedis on 18th July 2021. He received 2,194 from the vendor. These are the so-called claims of the gentleman. Okay. So he said, and this is it, he said that when he got the money, he did not speak to here. This was what he said. He did not speak to Inter-Allies, any official. He did not speak to the players. So if he did not speak to the players, why did they put up such a performance? Again, I'm just raising questions. You did not speak to the players, and they went and put up such a performance? Quite surprising. So if you did not speak to the players, if you did not speak to Inter-Allies, why is Inter-Allies being demoted to Division 2 for something they don't know anything about? Because you say you did not speak to them. If you're a principal witness and you come to say, okay, Muftau has Muftau has an issue with someone. You've gone to take money on behalf of, or you've gone to do a deal on behalf of Muftau, and you've not told Muftau. Why should Muftau be punished for that? I don't get it. Maybe those who are lawyers would help us understand. But this clearly surprising. And this gentleman, this same Nia Amwa, said he had even different score lines. He had 5-2, he had 3-1, he had 4-1. Quite surprising. Then comes to the point of Richmond Lamte of Commercial Santi Kotoko. I wish I could do everything, but it's quite lengthy. It's about a 17-page document. It's too lengthy. So I'll just try and summarize here. Commercial Santi Kotoko Richmond Lamte, it's an error that's quite interesting. It said that during the investigation, right, Setose of Ashanti Gold asked Richmond Lamte whether their elders have not told them anything. And it was written, I mean, Mupenyu Fonu Nimuankasa. This one is said to have come from Richmond Lamte. So Faid Ibrahim stated that he witnessed this incident. Also stated that Setose asked him the same question twice on the field of play in both halves of the match during the interrogation. So Faid Ibrahim explained that whenever players of Inter-Allies block and take control of the game, Setose got closer to him and asked him if they haven't been told anything, implying that they should play in a way that Ashgo would get chances to achieve a particular result. So also, on the field of play, Mohamed Zakari stated that Setose asked him the same question, haven't your elders spoken to you? Which he answered yes, according to him. So if their elders have not spoken to them, why are you demoting Inter-Allies to Division 2? Because the players felt they were playing genuine football. Genuine football. And let me just say certain things. In the investigation process, the prosecutor could not establish that any player or Ashgo fixed a match, that match, or any other match. He could not establish it. Again, the prosecutor could not establish that any Inter-Allies player fixed a match, or any other match, or official fixed any other match. Again, the prosecutor said that they were sanctioning the players because their names appeared on the team sheet. That's quite surprising. quite surprising. There's so many things in that document that I'll come to you with a part 2 on the Nabila Show. Thanks for your time.